Hi everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how you can create this alarm clock icon with a digital or LCD style display. So we will be doing this in 3 steps. The first would be where you can get the LCD font and bring that into PowerPoint. The second step would be converting it into shapes so we can easily change its formatting. The third step would be making the clock itself and putting everything together. And lastly, I have a bonus thing that I'll provide you towards the end, so stick around until the end to find out. So let's begin with the first step. For the first step, how do we get the digital font in PowerPoint? So for this, you will have to go at this URL. Now there are several fonts on this, so feel free to explore at your leisure, but for the sake of this video, let's just look at this font. What we need is we need to go here on the right hand side. You will find a download button. So click on this. Then you will see that the font has downloaded here. Now open the zip file. Click on this e1234.ttf file. So once you double click on it, a dialog box should open like so. Here you will find an option to install. So click on install and it'll just install the font on your computer. Now I have already installed this. So once you install, make sure you close everything. Go back to your PowerPoint, close the PowerPoint or all the PowerPoint files you have open, and then just reopen it. So once you have reopened the file, create a text box. So I have done this here. So let's just create a text box with these numbers and a colon at the end. And then select the text box, go to the font drop-down menu, search for E, and as soon as you hit E, the font should appear here. Now it's called E1234. So locate that font and click on it. Once you click on it, you can see that your text has transformed into the LCD font. Okay, for the next step, we will be converting it into shapes. So take your numbers that you just converted into a digital font. Take another shape. It can be any shape, but the rectangle works the best. We just need the shape to cover the entire font. Send the shape to back so we can see if we have covered our text entirely. Now select the text as well as the shape, the rectangle. Go to shape format, click on merge shapes, then select fragment. Once you've done that, delete this rectangle. Select all your shapes. Let's just get rid of the border and give this a color that you want. In this case, let's just change this to a dark gray. All right. So now we have got the font in PowerPoint. We have converted it into the shapes. Now the next step is to make the icon. So for this, we are going to need 2 rectangles with rounded corners. So we need a bigger rectangle and a smaller one. So we will be taking the smaller rectangle, placing it on top of this bigger rectangle and punching it in so that we have a rectangle that looks like a frame. We are also going to need these smaller rectangles, which will be the feet of our alarm clock. Then we will be needing a rectangle with top corners rounded. This will be the button at the top. And then we will be needing the digits themselves for the alarm clock. Let's go to an empty slide. Let's start doing this. So go to insert, look for rectangle with rounded corners. Create the rectangle itself. I think this size should be okay. Let's put that in the center. We don't need the border. Let's take another one. This needs to be smaller than this. So let's take another one. Let's give it another shape because we will be putting this on top of this. Adjust it nicely like so. Okay, I think this looks fine. Select both these rectangles, go to shape format, go to merge shapes and click on fragment. Once you've done that, delete the rectangle in the center, then give this a nice color so we can see it clearly. Now you have a shape with the middle empty. Now let's create 2 feet for our alarm clock. I think this looks fine. Let's get rid of the border. Let's put it here. Duplicate that, put it here. We need another shape for the button, so look for rectangle with top corners rounded. Okay, I think this size looks fine. Let's make this rounded like so. Get rid of the border. Once you're happy with the placement and the size, group everything. So we have our base alarm clock ready. All we need is the digits to fill it up. So let's go to a previous slide. Let's select all these shapes for digits. Let's ungroup this so we can pick the numbers that we need. Let's say it's, what time is it? It's 6:02 on my computer, so I can maybe make this 6:05. Okay, so we need 0. So let's pick 6. Put it here like so. We need this colon in the middle. Let's copy and paste it. Let's put it in the center. We need one more 0, so we can just copy this. And we need 6:03, right? So by the time we are done, maybe it can become 6:04. So let's pick 4. Copy this and paste it. So let's just format this a little. Okay, once you're happy, group everything up. And just like that, we have our alarm clock ready. Now the entire thing is shaped, so you can change the colors to whatever you need with the click of a button. Now for the last step, I have a bonus for you. I have created library of all these digits and alphabets for you to just copy and paste into your presentation. Now for the top row, we have the digits in regular and italics. Here we have all the alphabets. And for the bottom row, these are some special characters. And one more thing I wanted to show you is how you can show this on a darker background. If you found this useful, please leave a like to let me know. If you would be interested in similar videos in the future, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.